All right, coming up next, a UFC Bantamweight division fight.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it upright.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You got to put this guy on his back early, and you got to put him on his back often. Oh, nice elbow.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
The record is on repeat. Wash and rinse over and over again. It's takedown after takedown.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. 3 minutes. Oh, beautiful hook. That one. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Cejudo's got his hand looking for a guillotine. Get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. Let's take a look back at the replay. We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight.
Ready? You ready to fight?
Oh, it is a featherweight dream matchup. Round one, Max Holloway, Zabit Magomed Sharipov. The first time we sat down with Zabit, we asked him how ready he was for the featherweight elite. course, he said right now, tonight he gets a shot at maybe the greatest featherweight of all time.
Yes, he really is staring down the barrel of one of the greatest fighters the UFC's featherweight division has ever seen. Can he match the intensity work rate of Max Holloway? The experience of Max Holloway has carried him on so many occasions. Can Zabit really stand up to that? Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Archer, there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly...
He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
Oh, and he pins the arm down, and that is it. So the tap comes shortly thereafter.
He got the arm straight, right? The moment he was able to break the lock, John, his opponent was in trouble. Hip pressure up, opponent had to tap.
And he tapped, and he lives to fight another day, but a huge win for his opponent by submission tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official. All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, here we go, round one. Max Blessed Holloway, Zabit Magomedsharipov. There aren't that many double-digit winning streaks in mixed martial arts history. Both of these guys can lay claim to having one. Your thoughts on how the early portions of this fight went?
Oh, it's going to be crazy. And Max Holloway, in the way that he did it, the opponents that he beat on his way to winning the UFC title was unheard of at the time. And Zabit has followed the course. This is a fight between two of the greatest fighters the sport has ever seen.
Archer, there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen. Beautiful strike.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Maybe a cut to the left of the nose. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. Trying to set up a choke here.
Oh, nice.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Wow. 26 total strikes have landed for Zabit Magomedsharipov. All right, DC, he's got the over-under now.
He's got the over-under. He's going to look to lift that underhook and start to fight land punches. He's real good at dirty boxing.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes.
Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch. Oh, he flips him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep. Beautiful body kick.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Blocks the shot. Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good.
Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate. Beautiful straight punch there. His boxing fundamentals are just so clean.
Oh, he looks so sharp tonight.
Oh, and there is another knee, and that has certainly been the primary weapon of choice for him here tonight. He has inflicted a ton of damage to his opponent, and a lot of it courtesy of those knees. Round two straight ahead. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from...
All right, DC, here we go, round two. How good is this? Max Holloway versus Zabit Magomedsharipov. Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point. Oh, big knee there. Oh! Now a knee. And they separate. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, single collar tie now. Switching stances here. Level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his dude for a ride. Oh, takes him for a ride. What a fantastic takedown.
Oh, nice knee to the body for him there. Very nice. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. And they both stand up. A little single collar tie there. And they separate.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
83 total strikes and counting have landed for Zabit Magomedsharipov. Well, dipping just below 50% in terms of the connection rate, landing with 49% accuracy tonight thus far against Max Holloway. Pretty good series of knees by him there, DC. He told us on Thursday he felt like they would be there. They have been there.
They have been there, and he is driving them into his opponent's body. It's hard to watch. Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Battle for position here. Oh, continuing to work the body with great effect. That might do it. Oh,
he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Quick entry to get him on a
that
single.
was a great
Now
single.
goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he go parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Oh, big knee.
That knee hurt him. Serve him up. Go get him. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Trying the flying knee there. Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done. Got the single collar tie. Big knee lands there. Knee to the body. And now he's got the tie pinch. And they separate. And what a round! All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
He lands a switch.
Oh, doubling up now, tripling up on that knee. Another nice knee there. Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. And they separate. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Holloway's kick to the body is blocked. Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, you put one knee to the body, I'm done.
Every time his opponent tries to get close, he just drives that
Oh!
body. Great timing. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch. You have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Body kick now by Holloway. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
That body's stuck, man. Body's stuck.
Both landed. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Oh, nice high kick.
How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, eats a knee to the head. Once again, employing the knee. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are coming out. Oh, that is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Well, the unofficial numbers there, bottom of your screen, pretty gaudy to this point of the fight. 140 total strikes have landed for Zabit. Oh, man, look what that one body shot.
The power and the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his power.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely gassed.
They both fought very hard. But after round one, you saw one guy's cardio say, "Good night, guys." And in the second round, you saw the other. Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. Big knee to the body! And that is a serious cut. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocked.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right.
Whoa! Back to the feet. Right under the elbows, right under the heart. That'll do it!
He got it. What a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. The official decision is in here is Bruce Buffer.
with a slasher. The massacre is coming with a pastor. The pastor, fight it to the after, but faster. Pew! You heard me say, don't nobody want none. Don't nobody want none. In the midst of the fight, everybody want guns, so I go. And it been that way, and within that spring of disaster. When I rip and I flip and I bastard, I'm a plaster when I go faster. Came through faster, you move fast, yeah, we stop till we beat you bastard. With me and beat your master, won't come last, we move right past her. Destroy the night, eat you rappers, you move faster, we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster. Came through faster, you move fast, yeah, we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastard. With me and me, master, won't come last, we move right past her. Destroy that night, eat you rappers, you move faster, we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster.
All right, coming up next, it's a featherweight tilt between Max Holloway and Clay Guida.
You ready? You ready?
All right, it is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for whichever. Oh, beautiful job with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from each position.
Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position.
Guida's got his head looking for a guillotine.
Oh, stuck in a guillotine.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is. All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has stopped in this contest at 1 minute, 4 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by...
I ain't playing in the whole nother league. It's
We get to a lightweight bout between Tony Ferguson and Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You ready?
Let's go.
5 times the UFC has tried to put this fight together, and it finally goes down tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson, 2 of the most accomplished lightweights in UFC history.
Many people believe this is the toughest match for Khabib Nurmagomedov because of the differences in Tony Ferguson, the length, the elbows, the timing. This is going to be a fantastic fight. I cannot wait for these 2 to get started.
Trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
The win by submission, beautifully executed there on the ground. It's a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Bitch, I be boozing, amused. I cruise with the crew, the views of my muse. Cold sweats, blank checks, break neck, stay wrecked.